Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Aurogiri, 2 streams in the same day. Fantastic. Earlier today we talked about the account gifts. Cyberstep's been giving out loyalty packages to pretty much everybody, whether you've spent money or not, as long as you've pretty much had an account for X amount of time. I don't know how much that is. You have gotten rewards today. You've gotten a legendary gacha ticket, 30 gacha tickets, whole bunch of rewards. Log in, check it out. We did another video covering that and what my legendary gacha ticket gave me. So if you guys want to know, check out that stream by all means. So here we are. Purg has the little bit left of today and half of tomorrow, as we're getting updated tomorrow night, the 28th. Cyberstep has put out a update notification that we are getting an update tomorrow night, the 28th of April. So that's all good and dandy. More importantly, after last night, like you guys probably know that I streamed 8 hours on Monday, 10 hours yesterday, if not more. Farming Purg, we did some solo runs, and then at the end we got into like these really huge runs. Flame was there. Yes, Flame, you're very welcome, man. Hopefully you got all your daggers, dude. I think when I started, like, after all the Oni mode and stuff, I had about 18 Purgs, emeralds. And then after yesterday, the day before, I got to about 42 Monday night. And then yesterday we went from 42 all the way to 73 emeralds last night on the last boost. I'm down to like 300% boost, so that's kind of rough. We did get some boosts today, so that's great. But I'm actually like out of 300%. Like, that is wild. I remember years ago, I looked at how many boosts I had. I'm like, I'm never going to use all these. And lo and behold, I've used all my boosts. Like, every time I've rolled the Nian, like, I don't have any boosts. The only other boosts I have apart from these 10 300s and the 10 400s are 60 all boosts, 200%, and some 100%, and they're not really that useful for a lot of the content that uses energy. You want to use the best boost you can afford to use. So you are farming daggers right now. That's awesome. Get on that. It's not a bad deal. Like, you just pop a 100 or something and just run. It's pretty good time. So I'm trying to get the stream up on my computer and I am not finding it. That is weird. Usually if I just refresh the main page, it shows up. And that is not the case today. Wait, you can't just click the sound tab to mute it? That's weird. Anyway. So, how am I going to find that? Just so I can keep up with comments, because as we all know, PS5 does not want to keep comments on the screen, and that's just how it goes. If I go to my channel, that should take me to, there we go. Right on. Pew. Cool. So I got a new look, because I've been, like when you farm in, you got to like strip down, make sure you don't lag to get consistency, and I put this look together. It's kind of nice. I mean, the weapon's not exactly a white weapon, but it just looks nice. Like, before I was all like fiery and dragony, and I looked at these tails and this like succubus outfit and the wings, and I had room for sunglasses, so I threw them on. I'm like, this is a pretty bitchin' look. I like this. It means business. So let's go have a look at Yoshitsune real quick here. So, hey, we got a like already. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. I actually, after I already smelted like all the weapons, like all the Gakuhou stuff. Like I worked on that like all day, pretty much. Like I was very lethargic though. Like, I was tired after the streams. I slept a long time last night. We were up late farming. I slept till about noon. No, not even. I slept till like 10, so I didn't even sleep that long. Maybe barely 8 or 7 hours. And then after supper, my dad made a lot of spaghetti. I ate too much spaghetti, and I was just lethargic. I was so, like, just I didn't want to move. Like I was just so lazy feeling, and I was smelting and smelting, and it was like, oh, I actually went for a walk for like a good hour walk, and it really revitalized me. The rain that was going on all day stopped. I walked up to the store and got some crispers that were on sale. Haven't had crispers in years. So I grabbed me 2 of them and a little cake to celebrate. So just a little deep and delicious cake they had. So I had a piece of that when I got home. It did me really good. Just a walk a day sometimes when you're gaming. Like this is just like sometimes it just helps, especially after you've been farming for hours and hours and hours. You can't be sitting down all day. So I'm not sponsored by walking, but I encourage it. So yeah, so there it is. It is lit up. It's lit, fam. If we check grade 50, its base attack is 11,200, and grade 100, it is a 12,320 attack. In terms of spears, it lands 3rd place on the list with Frozen Fortune, Revolutions, and then just beneath the Ocean's Divinity and the El Omen of Doom Revolt in terms of attack. So it takes 66 million. There it is. So I have the Horyu. I couldn't spell Horyu in the title. I was gonna call it like the Horyu Foe Hammerhorn. I think I probably called it the Hammerhorn Foe. I don't even know what I called it in the stream. The Foe Hammerhorn, yeah. Like I couldn't spell Horyu. I'm like, is there like 2 U's? Is there a U? Like there's 3 U's in this word. I could not spell it. So we can preview it there. You probably have seen a couple people with the weapon. I know Red has made his made his bow. He made a bow and he put the Sublime on it, and apparently it's doing really good. Siyako made the wand. They made 2 weapons. I think they made wand twin. I've seen a lot of twins. Gentoku had a twin. So many twins. I've seen a sword. Not as many. I haven't seen as many Purg weapons. I just put Foe Horn. Yeah, I can't spell Horyu. We know what it is. I said Gakuhou, I think. Yeah, Gakuhou Purg. Like, if someone's going to look up this, they're going to look up Gakuhou Purg. They're not going to look up, like, the whole name that they have no way to know. So, that's a little preview there. So, as we know, this takes the Zenith. I'm actually going to give it my old Zenith. I have no problem with that at all. I'm going to lose a Verdant Storm. And I was talking to some guys today, and I'm like, I will lose the Verdant Storm and keep an extraction ticket. Although I have so many extraction tickets, that's how you get to having so many extraction tickets. I will take the Verdant Storm going away. That does not bother me in the slightest. Everything should be smelted. If not, I'd be surprised. But I was actually very tired. So chances are some of these aren't smelted. I did make the twin last update when I was making all the Tencho stuff, and I made the skin. I ended up just making the Gakuhou twins like last time we had Purg. So I've had these for a while. I made the axe. If you guys have any questions on like where to farm like each of the mats to like get everyone, I can go over that really quickly, because I know that there's a lot of new people that farm Purg for the first time. Like, not really farm for the first time, but they really got the recipe. This event, I noticed a lot of people, like Flame, I think this is your first time actually, like, getting a weapon, and that's huge. But we've had a lot more people this update go beyond 1,000 treasures. Like, I've seen a lot of new people getting into Purg, and that's really awesome. That's really fun. It is an eventful moment. Just getting to run with everybody and just having a good time. It is it's very fun. It's great to see people coming out to it. It's almost like an event. I like to relate it to like a convention or something like that. Like, you pay a lot, go to a hotel, and hang out with people with like-minded stuff for like a whole week, you know, or a weekend. Like, it's a good time. Absolutely. So, but I've had some people asking, even high-level players, like, where do I get this wand to make this, or where do I get that? And I figured I'd just mention that very briefly. Like, the spear, you got to get the Ningen Mukotsu spear. Like, if you're a spear player, if you're your own class, you know where to get that. But everything else is like, oh, how do I get this? What do I get that for? You thought you'd be too lazy to ever? Yeah, I mean, you did good, man. You went in, I was Sugamo, you were invigging, you were killing crystals, you had a Darkfin, you were doing God's work. You were your best self. So, like, to get the weapons for this, you gotta get, like, you have to get all the juncture weapons, essentially, for a Purg, just to talk about it. You need to have all the juncture recipes, and then there's some other things you might also need, but for the most part, you need to have all 8 juncture recipes. For spear, you need to get the Ningen Mokotsu spear. It drops in, like, underground Byakko Cavern gold. Like, you'll get it pretty often. It also actually shares a drop location with the Artemis bow. If you go to the Arcane Byakko Cavern, not even Arcane, sorry, just regular Byakko Cavern, you're going to get the Artemis bow, you're going to get Catechus, you're going to get stuff like that. So bow and spear drop in the same location. The sword, you need to make the Nothung, which requires the Mizukiri Tachi. And Mizukiri Tachi drops in Kyoto. I believe it's like Den of Karma. I'm not sure. It's Spirit's Den, I think. Spirit's Den. It's like from one of the drops. Like, just get a bunch of weapons. I'm pretty sure that's where Mizukiri Tachi drops. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. The Odachi, you have to make this really weird, you need like a Nodachi or a Todachi. You need some kind of sword, and it drops in, what's that place? Kashinden. You just run Kashinden and identify like bronzes, silvers, golds. You're going to get the Taro Tachi, that's what it's called, and that's where that drops, and you use that to make the Perenodon. The twin swords, you need ciphers, and you get those in Echigo Estate, and you turn those into the Girin swords, which then turn into the Horyus, and all that goodness. Yeah, it's the Taru Tachi, like Taro Tachi. The axe, the axe, you need the crystal. I can't remember what it's called, but basically, to get the axe, I'll give you the recipe. You'll know what it's called. But basically, for the axe and the wand, they have the same drop location. Lyra actually told me this one. I didn't know it. But basically, just run Secluded Forest, like 2 runs of Secluded Forest on Hell, and identify all your gold. The Quartz Battle Axe, you're right, Quartz Battle Axe. For the axe, identify all the bronzes. Just identify all the bronzes, all the silvers. Like, don't just identify golds. You're bound to get it. The wand, identify, again, everything. It's cheap. There's no reason not to. But people sometimes overlook identifying the bronzes from Secluded Forest for the axe, and it drops very commonly there. And this is true for all Purgs, all Dragonarch stuff. And then you use that to make Luna Symphony and so forth. The wand you need to make like Lorelei. It also drops in Secluded Forest. Just as I said, identify all the golds and silvers you're bound to get. I got like 2 in 1 run, so it was pretty easy. Like, no boost beyond premium. The bow, as we said, that drops in Byakko Cavern. The staff. You need Kinben for the staff. And I got mine in Yakumo Temple, of all places. Like, it's not optimum, but I think it's somewhere in Kyoto. I'm not exactly sure which dungeon I got it from, but it's a Kyoto dungeon. A lot of this stuff is Kyoto dungeons. Hey, Yukina, how you doing? So pretty much you're going to be like in Kyoto for half of these, Kyoto/Kaga, but you'll tend to figure it out. Once you figure out once, you probably won't forget. But I just wanted to mention that because I have had people ask, where do I get this one? Where do I get that one? And we just scramble around like we don't know where to get stuff. Hey, Aika, how you doing? Been a while. All right, so everything's been clicked. We got 544 daggers, and I didn't run normal. Like, I ran like 1 restore of normal, even though I didn't need to, just in case I needed drops. Turns out I didn't need any, but I just said, oh man, I should run like at least like 5 runs of normal. But like, I didn't have to farm normal for daggers. Like, I ran Hell so much. My emerald drop rate was so bad that I actually got 500 plus daggers from Hell alone. Complete malarkey. Just complete shenanigans. My fittings, I almost did them twice over just farming Hell. And then emeralds sucked in Hell. They only drop in Hell. It's a super drop. You need that 300%. On the last day, I actually bought premium just to give me that extra little edge. It kind of sucked. But we got through it. I actually recommend the buying premium for 30 OC as opposed to 100. Like, if you know you're only going to be farming like a Purg, or you're only going to be farming islands for a week or something like that, because like 30 OC was actually pretty cheap. like buying actual boosts and stuff is kind of expensive. But 30 OC for like, and it has to be paid OC though. That's the only thing. But $3 for a boost for a week, like a mini fever for $3, that's pretty good. I never considered that. I'm like, oh, I don't want to spend 100. That's restores, and I ended up just spending 30. It was actually pretty good, just 30 OC, $3. So that was awesome. Like if I did another Purg, and there is rumored to be Dullahan Purg coming, not in 2 weeks from now, but a month from now, 4 weeks from now, or well, actually 2 weeks from now. Or at least Dullahan has a new Ogi that's coming. But basically, for the next Purg, if if it has drops or whatever it is, I do recommend like just getting the 2 weeks of premium, or maybe just buy it 1 week at a time, so you don't feel like you waste all that OC if you're not actually farming things that actually take drops. Anyway, let's hit Smith. Thanks for waiting. We have a big crowd tonight. I'm glad to see all you guys out at midnight. 15 of you. Lovely Aurogiri people, subscribers, the fan base, the community. Good to hear from you guys. We hit Smith. Let's go. How come it moved it down? That was weird. Oh. How many jewels did I get? I got 446 jewels. And that's after making all the weapons. And 800 bones. My God, that was rough. Whoo! So one thing that I want to mention about this weapon is that I do not own a Whirlwind Thrust 7. I do not own a Whirlwind Thrust 7. I tried to run all skill card dungeon today once and I didn't get it, so I said, oh, fuck it. Like, I don't have it at all. So, on the first smelting process, I'm going to try and skill change every time. Dullahan Purg's not bad. Like, I know that Kurenai already has the Dullahan Ogi. It's a pretty good dark Ogi. It doesn't look like, from what I've seen of it, it doesn't look like it has iframes, but it hits like 10 to 9 times of darkness, and it doesn't just destroy your weapon. So it seems to be a pretty useful ranged tool. Very good. I saw it on a Dark Fin. They were fighting Lucifer. The first hit was like high 7, 8, 9 million, and then every other hit was like 2. So like a single skill doing like 20 mil is respectable, if not more. You know, damage multipliers can trigger. Fighting the right enemy, having like full dark build. I don't know what build they were running, but they were just testing it. So it kind of looked like Collapsing Blade Sublime Light, like Spears Collapsing Blade Sublime. It's wild. We've never had it on our server, but you basically just like throw a spear and it's just like you can't extract Whirlwind Thrust 7. You can't extract beyond rank 5, but I appreciate it. Oh, I could extract rank 7 instantly. Mine's max level. I appreciate it though, but we can't extract anything higher than 5, at least to my knowledge. So, I have a Whirlwind Thrust 6, but I'm just going to be, like, skill changing the whole way through. And if that doesn't go through, I'm just going to throw on 6 until I get 7. It's not really the end of the world. I haven't used Whirlwind Thrust 6 in a long time. Okay, something's wrong here. We got a lot of... I'll put the Revolt aside for now. 55 grade. We didn't get Whirlwind Thrust 7. I need to make another one. God damn it. Alright, where's she at, yo? Huh. So it's like a big, wide, windy aura. It's kind of blurry, to be honest. So if you compare it with... Oh, it doesn't even compare to the Tenshou's Majesty. The Tenshou was something special. Absolutely. Like in color, purple, particle effects. Oh, glorious. Here it's just wind, and I think some rocks float around. It does look nice, though. I would have liked it if it had more rocks, like if it was just like a swirl, like sort of like how the Frozen Fortune is, if like because Gakuhou was all rocks, man. It should have had like a whole tornado effect to it. My biggest pet peeve is that the spears barely get any love on the end or the shaft of the spear. Like it's always just at the end. But it is nice. Like if it would have had like a little tornado at the end, that'd be cool. But still, we're here for the power. So there we go. There's that Gakuhou. It's got Charge Spike, Poison Fang, Shadow Strike. I think that's pretty good. I'm just going to slap an Ogi on that and call it a day. No, so we got Horyu Pillar, a new Ogi. That is exactly the same like layout as Tenryu Flame, except like totally not as cool. So you throw like 5 Kametachis down. The delay on that's actually not bad. Like you throw it and then it's like a delayed hit. It's kind of cool. Like it's good for baiting because you have a lot of downtime. How much downtime do you have with the regular one? Oh, it's about the same. About the same. That's pretty cool. So if it's anything like its brothers and sisters, it should be able to hit in the air. There's a cooldown of 25 seconds. How much cooldown does Tenryu Pillar Flame have? 25 seconds. So it's the same. The skill force is probably the same. I think it's Pierce, Mountain, and Wind. And Mountain's first. Interesting. So that's pretty cool. So as for the Ogi, I'm probably putting its own Ogi on it. I don't see myself taking Whirlwind Thrust Sublime off. I don't see it happening. I mean, I could, but like I already have the Grace, right? And the Grace is Whirlwind Thrust Sublime. The thing is, if I put Whirlwind Thrust Sublime on this, I don't get the Purg Ogi. The more, oh yeah, because you're making the same one. You are getting excited. Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be your baby. Absolutely. I don't need a staff right now, I guess. It's gonna be your first one. What do I got here? Where's the Grace at? There it is. El Grace. So the Grace is like the next one up to this weapon. Like right below it is the Grace. It is also a wind and mountain weapon, just for comparison's sake. I mean, it's not smelted yet, obviously, but if we compare it to the other revolutions, you can see it's clear. Now the grind is kind of low on my Grace, actually. I could stand to have another 500 attack, so we're looking at a clear 1,300 more attack. Yeah, it's the time, it's the pressure, it's the the stress with purgs. Like it's time based, and you got to do stuff, and you got to have a team. Like if you were there by yourself, it's like, well, fuck this. Like it's how it goes. It's how it goes. I hear you there. So like my Grace, like I wish this is like just a direct upgrade of Grace to this. So like Whirlwind Thrust Sublime, Horyu Wind 7, Stone Spire, Whirlwind Thrust 7. Like if I had this exact setup on this weapon, that'd be glorious. That'd be fantastic. But that is not the case. It's not as long as the Grace, is it? Grace is a long ass weapon. Alright. So let's get some Skillio cards on here. I will be skill changing. I'm going to skill change the whole way up because it doesn't really matter what I get. I'll probably just keep replacing Stone Spire Barrier every roll, just so it stays on. Because if I can get Stone Spire 6, 7, and Whirlwind Thrust 7, that's perfect. I'd love them to be in the exact same place, but I don't think that's going to happen. I do have one Slicing Slugger. I was kind of thinking about it. I've never really thought about it because I already have mountain weapons. But I never really think of Slicing Slugger. I hear good things about it. I think it's like 2 caps, like tung tung, tung tung, and it comes back or whatever. It's like a boomerang. I only have one though, but I figured if I was going to put it on anything, it would be this. I was thinking about that on my walk after. I have Zunda Saber, which is wind and holy, but I had that on another weapon. It wasn't that pizzazzy. Zunda Arrow, same thing. I don't know what element Matoi is. It's good? Yeah. Matoi is a wind attack. This weapon could be absolutely just crazy. I don't even know if like the assists are any good or not, but Matoi is a wind attack. That's fire, that's dark. Yeah, there's no Whirlwind Thrust skill card set, sadly. I got Crag Thrust. What's that? Revolving Splast? Water Dragon. So this weapon is actually negative 100 ice and negative 100 rain, so no Ice Dragon Spiral, no Water Dragon, obviously. in terms of like what neutrally could be on it, you could have thunder, you could have dark, you could have holy, basically anything that's not water and anything that's not ice. So I need to skill change on this thing, or at least try to. So I don't want Ice Blossom, I don't want Water Dragon. Okay. What's this? Stone Spire Barrier, and this is Revolving Blast. Just trying to think about skills that I wouldn't mind having. Okay, whatever. I'll just throw shit on. I got like 300 of these cards. It doesn't really matter. So I'll throw on Revolving Blast. And then I'll throw on Thunder Crack, regrettably. And then Stone... Is that Stone Spire there? No, Stone Spire is 8, I think? No? 7? 9? Yeah, 9. Go on the top, please. Oh, fuck. Probably same as Grace plus Slugger. Yeah, it's just I don't have like a Whirlwind Thrust 7 to throw on it, or else this would be like the easiest setup ever. Like I have a Whirlwind Thrust 6 in case everything falls apart, but I figure I'm just gonna skill change my way up, and then we'll deal with it later. What am I looking for? Revolving? Oh, it's already on there. This one. Take Shadow Strike, please. Thank you. Okay, so we are ready to start enhancing and going from there. And we are in beautiful Kanawakajima. Okay. Weapon enhancement. I think I have cudgels. No, I have chocolate weapons. I farmed 1,000 chocolate weapons when we had chocolates, so that's not bad. Like I think I farmed more than 1,000. I farmed 18,000 or 16,000. 1,600, I should say. So I'm gonna be good for that stuff for a long time. All right, I think plus 10 is good enough. I think the weapon is done. Where'd it go? Ah, it's favored him. Shit. So you can't like just oh. I was like, how do I grab it? There it is. So unfavorite that. Okay. Yeah, I can use carrots. That is fine. Support item. I don't think I'm missing it. I don't need a support item. We are doing a... Oh, yeah, I can do 90. That's fine. I actually don't have any 10s. I'm not going to use the 300 right now. I'm going to go for skill change and grade up. That is important. I think we can hit max grade up. I'm not sure. But we'll see how that goes. Ice Dragon Spiral 7. Friggin' Sora called it. He said I would get it on the negative ice weapon. He fucking said I would. He fucking said I would. I know it! Urgh! Fuck. It's negative. Oh! It's probably still good, but it's negative. It's probably still good. Oh! There's so much cope right now. There's so much. Oh, fuck. Oh! This hurts me. This hurts me in ways. Like, if I wear 3 Kotanoas, it's positive element. But, like, because if you use it with, like, Akanes, oh, there's so much cope right now. Oh, my God. I'm going to throw Whirlwind Thrust 6 on. And if Whirlwind Thrust 6 goes over Revolving Blast, I'm going to leave it alone. Because it's just stupid. Fuck. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Like, I shouldn't even want this on the weapon, but, like, part of me's like, you know what? Fuck it. Oh, shit. I don't know. I mean, I have 18 of these cards, that's why I don't really care of these. Alright, you need to just take away this Pipe Dream. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Just eat Spiral for me. Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this. Now I gotta go find Stone Spire Barrier. No. This is such a bad idea. This is such a bad idea. Shit. Oh, fuck. I kind of want it to go away, but part of me just wants it to stay there, like, for the meme. Fuck. I'm in sword cards. Someone's gonna watch this and be like, what the fuck is he doing? There we go, it's gone. Thank God. Fuck. Oh well. Hilarious. What did I put? Thunder Blast. Eat Whirlwind Thrust, please. Thank you. Okay. Alright, back square one. Fuck. Oh, shit. Like, I couldn't get it on the Revolt no matter what. And it's just like, oh yeah, you can have it on the negative weapon. Easy. Anyway. How do I enhance? Okay. That's what it's called. Dark Kashut and Talisman. That's the one you get from Secluded Forest. Alright. Cool. Alright, Smelterin. Got some carrots. I guess we're just using superbs now. That's all I have. Grade up, skill change. So what's optimum skill change right now? That, like, okay, anything but Stone Spire turns into Whirlwind Thrust. Oh! Fuck! 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 Oh, shit! Fuck! Ah! Ah! This is rough. Shit. Ugh. I got it. It's just fuck. I got it. It took the other one. What do I do? What do I do? Do I like? Oh shit! It's at the top. I mean, it's not bad. The top's not bad actually. But the other two skills are how do we say this? Straight garbage. Do I throw on Slicing Slugger? Fuck! I don't want to throw on Slicing Slugger. Like, I don't want to throw it on first. Where's Stone Spire? Because I want Stone Spire. Oh shit! Fuck! Why am I couldn't have Revolving Blast on this. It would hurt me too much. It would hurt my soul to have that on this weapon. Absolutely devastating. All right, I need you to just you know what this is gonna do. We all know what Stone Spire Barrier is going to do. Do it. Oh shit! Oh, we're getting there. What do I do? Do I put Slugger or do I put Stone Spire 6? Stone Spire 6 is gonna be a problem. I could have Slugger. I mean, I've never had Slugger. I don't even know what Slugger does. I have one Slugger. I have one Slugger to my name. Slugger now? Okay. Bet. Alright. Slugger on bottom. Place! Fuck! Shit! Well, we tried it. What's a Slugger? Alright, so next best plan is we throw on Whirlwind 6. That's the only plan we have. Whirlwind 6. We'll fight with the RNG. Whirlwind 6. Take away Revolving Blast. Now! Oh! Oh! Alright. Oh! Shit. Okay. Alright. Something to do. We'll have to damage test that later. That's kind of fine. This is different. Something new. Wait, can you go from one to the other? Okay. I don't know what's happening. I'm just fucking around. You can do that? Look at that. You go Stone Spire into Whirlwind. Like, it cancels. Perfect. Hey, Miyamoto. Congrats on your recipe, bud. How you doing? Thing is, like, I already have double, like, Stone Spire weapons. Like, I have, like, triple Stone Spire on Frozen Fortune. I don't know. I'll try this Slugger out, something new. And if I get Whirlwind Thrust 7 in skill card, I'll just throw it on. Like, it's something that's not really that worrisome. The fucking glasses, I love it. Oh, if I could threw them on. It's just such like, like it's like that chew that face. So is Slugger really that good? You're really locked into Slugger, aren't you? Something different. Is 2.6k slow force? Alright. Whirlwind Thrust is like, oh, my Whirlwind Thrust 6 is maxed? Holy shit. I kind of want to know. It's pretty mint. You could always rehammer it. Oh yeah, you could always do that for sure. Like, I'm just, on Monday, I'm going to run more Whirlwind Thrust dungeon. Like, Whirlwind Thrust dungeon. Skill card dungeon for Spear. And hopefully I can get my hands on some Whirlwind Thrust 7. And if I'll probably end up just throwing it on. And if worst case scenario, I get 7-6, like, whatever. Like, the thing is, I have, like, an infinite amount of, like, Stone Spires, but I don't have any Whirlwinds, so. This is a fine moveset for now. Let's keep going. That was fun, actually. Like, that's hype. That's fun. Oh, something new. Slugger. Like, frig. I mean, how many of the same weapon can you have, really? And I honestly don't know how much, I don't know how much I value this Ogi. Like, the Horyu Pillar, it is kind of cool. I'm gonna have to try it out, but, like, the main thing about the fire one was that it hit in the air, and a lot of targets like Tengu and Tiamats are kind of weak to fire, but Tengu just doesn't give a shit about wind, I think. So it doesn't have that kind of appeal. I'm not sure what kind of flying targets you'd kind of want Horyu Pillar for. I mean, is it mountain and wind? That is really weird. I'll have to see how strong it is. Mountain and wind. That is interesting. That's an interesting combination. Absolutely. I really don't know what to think about it. Hey Gray, how you been, bud? Yeah, it is, absolutely. Like, that's kind of why with Tensho we had two, so we could throw on the Sublimes, we could throw on the Lucifer Ogi. Like, those are like, this is what I want. And the other one's like, this is really cool shit, you know? But you can't do that for everything. I'm not skill changing, that's right, so go for a grade up. I made 2,000 Ryu chests farming Gakuhou. Absolutely insane amount of Ryu. What am I looking for? The chocolate rod, red rod. Oh, I actually feel really good after that walk. Like, I was feeling like really lazy before, and I'm just like, I have to go. And I went to the store and got some stuff, snacks. It really did me good. I'm really glad I did that. So that's enhancement. We need to smelt. I find, like, smelting has become very, like, I've gotten used to mass smelting. Like, I just buy a bunch of artisans. I go from there. Oh, she can have it. She can have it. She's been doing pretty good in the repairs lately. Do I just godly, or I don't even know, man. 85 is not a bad number, actually. Grade up. Last time we did like a super smelt, like it was like 160 mil. Oh, it was great. Like, we just like made it as expensive as possible, and I took a picture of it just to scare people. Like, this is how much it costs to smelt. Like, that's pretty good. Okay, so Choco Heart, Blue Heart, Choco Heart, Blue Rod, Coral Blue 95. But I kind of haven't used Whirlwind Thrust 6 in years, so I'd love to like be able to like test Whirlwind Thrust 7 on a Grace versus Whirlwind Thrust 6 on this. Yeah. I mean, why not? Give us a reason to farm. You'll find I say that a lot. Like, yeah, give us a reason to farm. Sure, do it. Like, Wonderlands just did that. Like, yeah, you want to keep re-rolling stuff? Just keep farming the max number. Okay, I will do that. Oh, fuck, they're going to do it. I'm like, yeah. Yeah. So Smelting B, we can go 90, 95. We're going to 60. So grad up plus 6. Also, a shout out to the Shiro event, the Amakusa Shiro event. If you do 80 runs of hell for Headless Cops, you do get 5 mag powders. I got that this morning, and I got my 3rd Kodonoa to 96. So I did that. So that's going to go away. So just a reminder, if you're watching the stream now, maybe check your achievements, see if there's anything you're close to getting. Check your exchange shop, all that jazz. So let's go smelt here. Yay, I didn't lose the button B that they gave me today. Right on. Whew! 18. Okay, we're climbing the ladder. Part of me, like, part of me feels like I'm gonna have to, like, hammer it because it grinds low. Like, I'm feeling it, but I don't want to think about it. I don't like thinking about that at all. I remember I bought like 9 hammers when they were on sale. Like when they had that big sale thing, I'm like, I'm buying 9 hammers. I'll just have them. You never know what's going to happen. I had to hammer the last 10 show I made. I remember that. You got the mag grade this morning? Awesome. Yeah, same, man. Same. It's 5 grade powders. That's wild. And there was like 2 in the calendar. So we got like 7 this update. And there was, I think there was some in the exchange shop as well. Like it was really good for mag powder. Fantastic. I bet there's going to be mag powder in the next exchange shop too, in the next event we're going to get. That's a huge exchange shop. There's so much stuff coming next event. Like it's like a mid-year celebration. Really cool stuff's coming. Are we at smelting? We are, okay. Artisan, Tweza Sword. Godly. I gotta get the Transcendence out of storage. They gave us 3 Transcendence today, and someone's gonna use it on an Oni no Dachi because they don't know better. I can feel it in me bones. I can feel it. And, like, I would do that too. Not really. But we don't really need Oni no Dachis like that anymore. Did we have to smelt them to 10? Or I don't remember what we needed to do with Oni no Dachi to make weapons. I don't remember at all. I think they just went to 10, but God, they're awful. Not that. I want the wands. Oh, takes 2. I was not expecting that. Okay. I was about to say, ooh, we passed the enhancement. But I'm like, you can't fail enhancement. Like, I'm so out of it. Yeah, sometimes it was 10, sometimes it was 30. Yeah, it was fluctuating. You're so psyched for Osame? Yeah. I don't think Osame will be, like, in May. I think Osame will be closer to, like, June, July. But they could surprise us. But with the event being so big and energy heavy, I'd really be surprised how much of a grip they're gonna throw at us for like what we want to do. Because Aosame, that's like I'm going in. Aosame is like I want those mags. I mean, I can't get the mags, but I'm gonna farm it like so hard. Like I'm just gonna get all this shit. I'm gonna farm it all day. Absolutely. I think we're smelting. Smelts are going pretty fast, actually. Oh yeah, as a spear user. Absolutely. It'll cost you about, like, set aside like 1,500 OC worth of restores if you want to do a Purg. Like, that's about how much it's worth. So 1,500 OC, that will cover your whole thing. You usually will say, like, 1,200 OC, but realistically with DCs and just people just disconnecting and stuff like that, just prepare yourself with an extra 300 OC or so just to have like as like an insurance thing. But basically, if you're gonna go for a Purg, set aside either like 1,500 OC, whether it's paid or free to play, whatever. Just set that aside if you want to go for a Purg, and that should about cover it. I had and if you have achievements that come about you do it daily and you get like little 10s. Like I had 200 energy 10s and I want to say like 20 full restores and it helped. You don't have that kind of OC. But I mean, you could save it up, do what you gotta do. But Purg does take a lot. The Ogis you can get kind of for free. But 25 runs, Oni modes, it's pretty chill. But the actual weapon, it does take a lot to get them. And remember, it is 1/3 the restores of what it once was. But yeah, Purgs do require like setting aside some OC and going from there. So smelting, success up, grade up 6, cool. Let's see what we get here. Fantastic. That'll be the last button B I use, I'm pretty sure. Unless this weapon flops, then we'll probably use some more. But on this smelting process, I don't see myself going further beyond. All right, I gotta use 2. Like I'm gonna go back to A's because I'm like 80 plus. Like it's 50-50 if you're gonna fail that smell. Like whether you're using a godly or not. Like the highest percent you see is what, 70, 75, 60, 65 at that. Like it gets rough. Oh right, you asked me about my thoughts. There are new like Dullahan weapons in the works. We've seen the art for them. I think the art looks good for all of them except the spear, but I'm pretty sure if I held the spear I'd like it. But at first glance, I think the twins look nice, the wand looks nice, the bow looks nice, the axe looks nice, the staff, I didn't say that. The sword looks nice, the twins, everything looks nice except the spear. I don't know what element they're going to be. If they're just dark and they have like 3 damage multipliers and like if they just 1 up, maybe it might. But if they just if these Dullahan weapons do not 1 up Dark Fin, they're in trouble. Like because even the Abyss Purg is not better than a Dark Fin. In terms of attack, in terms of effects, etc. It just isn't what it is, and it's definitely not worth what it takes. But if they can 1-up Darkfin with these Dullahan weapons, like gradual power creep in the right direction, that'd be fantastic. Like if they give it like 3 dark multipliers and like a shit ton of like slice and pierce and stuff, a little bit of backstrike, some good element, some cool passive like you can't get hurt until someone hits your head. I don't know. They could really they could stand to get a good turnout. Is that 80% again? I'm gonna stick with my gut feeling and just do. Oh, I don't have to grade up 6. Oh, like it would make sense. So it means it's not gonna happen. All right, so I only have to do a grade up 3, and we're going to 90 attack or 90 smell. Oh, I would have passed anyway. Okay. Alright, where are you at, Shiduka? I need your storage powers, and I need the Transcendent. I got 25 of these. My god. I should only need, like, what, 2? In case I fail. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, for sure. Alright, so let's enhance. I keep clicking on spear like I'm looking for it, like I don't have it equipped. That's my last blue rod. But I believe I have some... I do have some damaged Cupid bows. Is that enough? It is! That is fantastic. Great. Fantastic. You pretty much need cudgels after, like, when you're making weapons, like, 125 plus. Like, there's nothing else you can feed them, realistically. 24, 135. So we're going to get a smelt plus an enhance. So that's not bad. I think it'll be... Hopefully it's around the other 2. Or even greater. That'd be fantastic. I hope it doesn't flop. Because I'm prepared to make it, like, unflop. So Transcendent B... You know how it is. Artisan option. We don't need any artisan options. We take a picture. Is KG coming this update? I don't know. There is a schoolgirl outfit for Keiji that's coming. There's new outfits for like Sugamo, Riku, Shikibu, and Keiji, I imagine. I'm not sure if Keiji is coming or not. I saw it in a group chat actually. If I could find it and download it to my phone or something, I would gladly post it on the channel in the community page. If I get my hands on that. So I don't really know where people found it. I think they just got it from the update that JP had last night, because JP got the Dullahan update last night, so there's probably concept art pictures for it. I could probably pull it up like right after I smelt this if we want. So there we go, smelting button B, transcendent, everything's good, 100%, Gucci Guac, fantastic. All right. Yeah, I mean they do. Thank you, Vandy Boggard. Thank you. Congratulations, you too. Hopefully you guys are done too. We ran a lot. Frig. I ran a lot of people this week actually. I ran with a lot of people I put out a post today saying like thanks everybody. I ran with a lot of people I don't usually run with, like people like I don't usually play with, but we all came together. We got things working. Sugamo went to town. We had Invigs, we had all this stuff. JPPC got the update today. But yeah, it was awesome. Like I ran this with so many different people from start to finish. It was a good time. I met a lot of people, ran with some people. I did some Google Translate so I could say hi in Portuguese. I could say this and that. Smelt that. Let's get that over with. Fantastic. So. Okay, so weapon enhancement. Yeah, you said what, 25? Not bad. It's kind of low. I don't think this is going to be as high as it should be as a weapon, so we might hammer it. I think we might. I could see that being a possibility. I don't have any more? What? I'm just going to have to use these Hihiro Kanes like a plebeian? Just kidding. Unless this gets like 1,000 attack right now. I don't know what it's going to do. Even then... 25.9, that's kind of low. It's about 500 lower than the others. I'm guessing the enhancement's like 13.3 or 13.5 or something like that. Yeah, it's a whole 1,000, almost 1,000 off. It is a 13.6. That's not acceptable. Oh, look at the rocks! You can see the rocks really good there. Okay, I wasn't seeing them from the angle I was looking. Okay, the rocks are nice. I like that. As long as they don't go in my eyes. Yeah, we're going to have to hammer that. Absolutely hammering. We're going to get hammered, boys. And girls. Absolutely hammered. Yeah, that's like... On things that are like 133 plus, you want that 14 plus enhance. Yeah, they go high. Like, base attack, you're like, whoa, that's good. It's like, no. Like, this one, I think that's the highest I've ever gotten. 14.4 on that rev, the Tenryu. And then this one was 14.3, fantastic enhancements. But that's really lowballing it. Like that's like supreme level enhancements that I'm looking at here, at least like in my experience. So we are going to hammer time that, but we are also going to christen it. So, I don't think I actually even have more than one Whirlwind Thrust Sublime. I don't even know. I just want to double check. Like, I don't think I do. I don't think I ever got multiple. But I'd be tempted to find out. Judgment Storm restriction. Okay. It does say Sublimes on it. Yeah, it says it at the end. Oogie. Oogie skill, tidal wave, verdant storm. Weight of the earth, yeah, it should have been right here. I don't have it. Weight of the earth sublime is actually really strong. If you got a wand, it's really powerful. It's in the black cat. It's a really good move. Verdant storm sublime. What is that? What is that sword? I do have a verdant storm sublime on a weapon. I don't remember if it was that good or not, actually. Like, does anyone know? Like, I don't remember. I think I have it on a Redux. No? That's a wind weapon, isn't it? Howie-chan? Yeah, I have Log, Rumble, Tornado, Sublime. I don't think that's worth being on. Hell, this weapon got a higher enhance. Fuck. I don't know if that's worthy of being on a Gakuhou, but it is a Sublime. It's interesting though. I'm probably, as I said, I'm probably gonna leave the Yogi on for some time, and then Verdant Storm has a Sublime for Sword. I have it for Sword. It's actually kind of nice. I don't know if Spear got Verdant Sublime. I don't think we did. I know Sword does. Yeah, the new one looks really good. It does, the new Sublime. I don't even have it on. I think one of my Vanguards has the Sword one. Anyway. What was I going to do? Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I'm probably going to put the Gakuhou Ogi on it. I'm going to settings. I don't know where I'm looking. I'm looking for inventory. I'm looking for... I just got the damn thing. It should be at the top. There it is. Ryu Wave 5. Oh yeah. Thunderbolt Focus. Let's go. Horyu Wind. It's probably going to be really strong on this weapon, so that's fine with me. Now I have two of them. I don't even know how to play with this weapon. Okay, yeah. It's kind of different. It is pretty awesome, yeah. All right, so we're gonna resmelt it. Actually, we're gonna get a repair on it first. But I am gonna resmelt it because that is not an acceptable range for a weapon of its magnitude by any means. So how do I hammer stuff? Hammers are in storage. Hum. I always see them every day. Oh no, they're not even in storage. They're on me. Okay. I'm like, how could I see them every day? If what's my Ryu? Oh, I don't have to do grade this time, so that's not bad. Bargains, smelling, bargains, sure. What do you got? Nothing, okay. Hi, Moroku. I'd like to sell. That's how many mill chests I got the other day. That's not much at all. Let's just go for like 700? Yeah, 700 mil sounds good to me. Cool. That should be enough. Frick. That's only 1/3 of it all. Oh, there's my phone. It's over there. What was this? I got a comment on a video. Cool. I've seen 2 people that have gotten Siegfried off their legendary tickets. By the way, if you guys got the present today, what Vanguard did you guys get from your legendary ticket? What should the attack be? Let me check. Like, on weapons of this magnitude, you should be looking for something, like if you're going to redo smelts, you're going to want an enhancement that is going to be plus 14 minimum. Like, plus 14 is the minimum you want on the attack for these weapons, in my opinion. Like, 14.4, incredibly high. Like, the highest you can get is, like, 14.9. You got Sasuke? Damn. I mean, one guy got Luna today. Like, it's... I've heard, like, Luna. Like, I've heard, Siegfrieds. I've heard a couple Siegfrieds. I always roll Unit 2 because Shizuka's there. Shizuka is like a desire. Like maxing her out would be fantastic. Like this one got 14,386, fantastic, really good attack. 14,456 there. And then here we're looking at 13,6. That's too low. It's not acceptable. It's almost 800 attack, too low. Like if we look, like I'm holding this right now, it's 7. I have 7,000 or 74,000 attack. If I go to this other one, I'm at 75,8. And this one I'm at 75,7. So a whole digit lost. Like it's a whole like 1,000 attack less, and that's a kind of a big deal. So I don't think I'm being picky by any means at all. Oh yeah. For me, I have like all of list 1. Like I have only like 1/3 of list 2. List 2 for me is the one I recommend as well. Okay, refinement hammer. I don't know what I'm acknowledging. Acknowledge. Oh, you pick like any weapon you own. Okay, I thought I had to hold it. Attack. Ooh. It can't be equipped. Okay. I think that's the case. It cannot be equipped at time of hammering. I ain't looking for recent, that's for sure. Hammer time. So it should show up. Maybe I just... Oh, yeah, there it is, yeah. Okay. So... Oh, yeah, there's all the weapon effects if you want to read them very clearly. So, a Purg weapon. Bonus of damage of 2 is dealt depending on the mountain element during a critical hit at a rate of 30%. Damage cap cannot be exceeded. There's 2 of those, 1 for wind, 1 for mountain. It gives you an extra 20 crit above 70%. It gives you, if you're under half, you get 30% more defenses in percent. 70 skill force, 30% attack, unconditional, 30 crit force at all times, 10% to both defenses, and then 50 pierce, 80 mountain, 80 wind, negative impact, and negative 100 rain and ice, and negative 20 crit. You need 1 dagger, you can get a flame. You can get it. I believe it, yeah. I think that they will make an Ignis Purg in the future, a 135 to like kind of parallel the Revolt. I think that'd be awesome. And then we combine them to get the 140 Holy Dark Weapon. And then we can finally use Divine Flash and do like 2 mil. Oh, can't wait. Alright, acknowledged. Oh. I think he is running normal. How many daggers did you have at the end of last night, man? And how long did you sleep? You didn't get much sleep last night. Over refinement, there is no return. That's fine. Yes, okay, cool. Yeah, everyone should forget Divine Flash is a thing. All right, so we're grade 100. We got all our skills on it. Cool. All right. So we start anew. What a world that we can redo smelts. Like in the past, it was like, man, I got a shit smelt. I got a shit skill change. Like, man, this game has like, it just has gone so many bounds. You woke up at 7. When'd you go to bed? What time is it for you? Woke up at 7 a.m. Goddamn. Are you more tired than excited, or more excited than tired? You started with 390. Nice. Fuck, man. I had 500 by the time I was done the emeralds. I never really ran normal. But normal's not bad. You just keep running, you pop a boost, you just go. Okay, so what am I doing? Enhancement. I already sold Ryu. I'm at 800. I'm good. I think I have a cudgel here. Okay. I have to identify some cudgels though. That's for sure. Hopefully this one goes higher. I can't, it's such a low probability for it to go lower. Hey Penonats, how you doing? Smeltering. I should have carrots, I think. Yeah, I have lots of carrots. Lock that I knew I was gonna need 2. I just knew it. Nothing else we gotta do. I'm not gonna skill change. We're gonna leave it alone. Alright, so let me go to Shizuka. Can I identify? No, okay. I have some chocolate weapons in here. They should be around the 1,000 mark. There they are, Valentine's weapons, yeah. Take how many? I will take like 30? 30 sounds good. 30 was how many I took out to actually make all the Gakuhous. Choco Heart Blue Rod. Alright, cool. Very good. It's probably way more than I need, but it's better to have them on hand than not. In moderation, of course. You don't want, like, all 1,000 of them identified. Your game's gonna chug and you're gonna, like, hate your life. Okay, so, attempt number 2. Weapon enhancement. I keep clicking spear. I should do that. I think I can hit recent. Yeah, they're all at top now. Yep, sure. Rod. Cool. We got 5 likes. Thank you guys so much. Part of me was kind of like, I don't even know if I'm going to finish this Purg. Like, I was like, I'm just going to get the recipe and stop. Like, I was so into Wonderlands this past 2 weeks. Like, I pretty much did Purg in, like, a couple hours and then just binged the crap out of it Monday, Tuesday, and, like, into Wednesday morning, I guess. Nothing I have to do. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Revolutions. Click on this. Click on that. Recent. I guess we can get rid of the other chocolate ones. The ones that have less, so it takes less inventory slots. Things load faster. That's always the thing, like, always try to, like, minimalize how much stuff you have, like, keep your pack essential, your inventory. Because then you load faster, you don't crash as much. They can barely fit this word in that little text. Holy smokeronies. So we're at 30 going to 40, shouldn't be a problem. That's what I thought. Weapon enhancements, let's go down to that. Red, how did your attack come out on your bow? I know the bow actually has more base attack than the spear, when it comes to the Dragon Arcs perks. Crazy. I found that out. I'm like, how? You're a ranged weapon. How? Not all Purgs are created equal. 16-4, that's kind of nice, I guess. 14-1, that was good. That's decent. That's decent. That's good. But I mean, like, the base attack for them is higher on the bow. Like just the raw attack for the weapon. Fuck. Okay. So we're back in button territory. Alright. We're gonna start, like, flying through. Okay, where'd they all go? Okay. Alright. Button B time. Godly, be godly. That's what we say. Be godly. Be godly. Always be godly. When given the chance, be godly. I do that every time. I click spear like I'm looking for it. Every time. Choco Heart Green Rod. That'll do. Be godly. And there's the 95, and we go from there. Woohoo! I didn't make the mistake this time. I just clicked clicked on wand. Okay, it should take 2 hearts. Yep. I know what I'm doing. Or yeah. Yeah. Ours is like not that much, I don't think. It's like a little bit more. Yeah, like our base is 11 to 12.3, and yours is like 12.7. Or the bow, at least. It's like a 400 attack difference, just for being a bow. Okay, we're going to 80. I'm not grading up. Alright, let's go. Woohoo! Okay, I did it again, didn't I? Godly. Last time I didn't be godly, I was like a godly, but we passed it. We'll see. My heart's pounding. I'm gonna lose about B. I'm gonna lose about B. Ah, fuck! I knew it. A. And then I'm gonna pass this one. And that's just how they jerk your chain around. They giveth and they taketh. Yup. Okay. It's not bad, actually. Recent. At least you don't have to, like, re-enhance it every time. Like, if you fail. Go back to 70. What? I can spell it again? Oh. Well, yes. But, I don't know how much stronger or weaker this one is compared to the other one. Damn, that's a 75 to 90? And that's a godly? Fuck. Okay. Wait, that's 100? That's the... Oh, fuck, we're doing good. Holy shit, guys. We're at 13.9. We're at 13.9 before enhance. Shit. Alright. We're at 13.9 before... We're already higher before the last smelt. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna get like 14.5, 14.4. Wow. 13.9 before the last one. That's great. Hammer was worthwhile. Hammering should increase your chances of better rolls, better enhancements. What are we looking at? 26984. What the fuck does that mean? How much attack is that? It's higher. What is that? 14,664. 14.4 and 14.3. It is higher than the other two. It's almost 27k. Almost 27k base. That's great. That's fantastic. That puts my heart at ease. Hammer well spent. If we went from 74k to 76k. If we look at the other ones, we have 75, we have 75.8, 757, 758, and now 76294. One thing I never got around to, though, was my Revolt. I never re-rolled it. It was low, but I had already re-rolled for skills a couple times, and I didn't re-roll it. So that weapon is still stronger, 27382, and the Ocean got a great enhance of 14.334. And that was 27886, almost a whole 1,000 higher than these ones. Wow. I mean, I've held 3 Purgs before, but now we have a new one. A new one in our midst. It is non-Barazarable for those interested. That's awesome. That's fantastic. That is great. Nanika Yoka. Can I get a repair? No. Okay. That's great. That's fantastic. And I didn't use the Transcendent. It's just like, oh, it's 75? Easy. I'm like, fuck, I don't remember 75. I thought we had like 2 more smelts to do. But that's a good enhance. That's great. That's fantastic. Couldn't ask for more than that. I certainly got less, and I know I certainly got more. So let's adjust the storage here. Put the Transcendent away. There's the Quartz Battle Axes. I can put them in storage. Trying to put them in storage. Deposit all. Kashuan Talisman. Deposit. This is other stuff. I'm probably just going to discard it for Entry Spear. Just stuff I got farming. Like, it doesn't have a purpose. I usually just try to like throw bad weapons into other weapons just so that they go away. Did I discard both of them? Wow, that's dangerous. Cool. That's fantastic. That is awesome. I need to grab a durability powder. Is it durability ticket? Durability ticket. Durability ticket. Oh. We didn't get any Dura tickets from what they gave. What is that? A tailor? Put that back. Put that back. There we go. That's awesome. That's a great enhancement. I still want to see how Whirlwind Thrust 6 compares to 7. For sure. I want to see how that goes. And whenever I get it, I'm going to throw it on. If it eats Stone Spire, I'm not going to cry. Like, honestly, at this point, like, it doesn't bother me that much. I have other dedicated mountain weapons. So what do we have here? Man, these glasses are so cool. I just love it. I just look so, like, I feel like I'm going to be that dancing meme to use in Genshin when the banner ends. Dun, da, 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 da. Yeah. I don't remember what that song is called. Everyone's something. I'm doing something. Powder! Tickets. Dura ticket. Dura ta ta. Eat these 500s. Get them out of my inventory. Please. Cannot reuse. Too fast. Okay. Oh, wow, that's a lot of Dura. Holy smoke. Imagine a world. Oh, yeah, the world ends. We quit Nechigo. You know, I failed my first Artisan Sword Smelt, like, in my life, and I started cussing out Yoshitsune in all chat. In Echigo. We used to have 5,000 Dura. What? Well. I don't want to talk to you. Whatever. Yes, I'm repair ferrying you. Why is that 3 million? This is severance tax. This is service tax. What the hell? She should do that for free. I kill, like, the demons of the deep. But then the reason why is because of, like, parts and labor and, like, materials you need to repair. Like, imagine, like, she's like, oh, you want to repair that Purg weapon? Yeah, sure, let me just climb through to the land of everlasting night and just hunk a cleave of emerald off that dragon arc real quick. Don't mind me. Yes, it's $3 million. That's dangerous work. Storage. So let's throw that in there. Throw these red scales in there. Gypsum. Fine cloth, cotton strips, old thread, sure. It's all good stuff. The Artemis bow I can throw in there. Actually, deposit all. Catechus, you need those for bloodsuckers. Deposit all. I got a lot of this grade. I should have used some of that. Whatever. That's for when you get like sub like 40 Dura. Like that's when you start using the grade powder, because that would just get. You couldn't do that in the 6 smelts. Like if you can't do it in the 6 smelts or it's too expensive, like that's when you move that stuff out. I am looking for durability ticket 10s, actually. Yeah, 10s. So how much dura did this get to, actually? Fuck, that weapon looks so nice. Like, 269? Oh, that's so nice. So it got to... Okay, I gotta use like 10 or 12 of these dura tickets? That's fine. Okay. Pro tip, like, you can, like, every time you use a dura ticket, you can repair for a chance at a great repair and save yourself a dura ticket. I'm not gonna do that because I'm whaling. I don't know. But it's something you can do to, like, min-max and make the most out of your stuff if you don't mind throwing around, like, 50k Rio here and there. Didn't happen, but whatever. I'll probably just take it to as high as I can go. And then just repair it at that point. You gotta go slow, because the game's like, whoa, you're going too fast, you can't do that. Man, I'm so happy with how this turned out. This is, like, apart from, like, you know, having Whirlwind Thrust 6, like, in terms of, like, the grade, like, the power that's on the weapon, that is phenomenal. That is a great enhancement we got. That is fantastic. You're supposed to get a great repair, come on. It was all, I set it all up, Yoshitsune. This was destiny. Anyway. So we'll put them away, put away the Ningen Makotsu. I don't think there's anything else I have to put away. Cudgel, yes. Repair Fairy, yes. Tarutachi, yes. Kinben, yes. I don't know where I got these Nova recipes from. Oh, right, I beat his ass yesterday. The Roar, I got the Roar mag today. Summit Roar. Got some Zenith medals. Oni mode. There's our 400% drop boost. Experience boosts are useless for me. Ryu boosts, they can go away. No chests. Okay. So that was only 300 mil to get back to 100. That's great. That's fantastic. Man, these glasses. This is the fuck. I love it. Every time I zoom in, I'm like, what's that? Oh, I'm just a baller. I love it. I've never really used them before because I felt they clashed with most of the outfits I did, but it kind of just shines. So, well, let's go hit some. Oh, I need a staff. I'm about to rage. Like, I don't have rapid. I need a staff. Clicks on spears. Anyway. First aid. Sure. It's got rapid on it. That's all that matters. So, let's get the Grace back on, and let's get another wind weapon to compare with. Something else that has Whirlwind Thrust 7 on it. My White Brilliance does, actually. Just because it was neutral. I have it. What do we have here? The Hanged Man. I don't have wind on my Hanged Man. Okay, Black Haze, you cannot invite me to like 5 parties. That's not gonna happen. Akane-chan does not have what I'm looking for. That doesn't have it either. The other side. I guess I will grab the does an Nadir have it? No, it doesn't. What was it? The White Brilliance. White Brilliance has it. Okay, cool. So, like 3 different weapons with wind. Let's go beat stuff up, test that out. I feel like we always go to like a zombie crossing. Like that's just where we go. Phew. I've left the hyperbolic time chamber. I'm gonna get a drink of water. How long was that? Just crafting? It doesn't tell me. An hour and a half? That didn't feel like an hour and a half to me. Who's got ice on their Purg? Oh, it's Divinity. Oh, he did the thing. You got your spear. Hey, Jace, just made my Purgatory Gakuhou. What's his name? Korkru? Hey, I see Sugamo. You have Wind Thrust on that too? Not just Lance of Flames? Those pillars are cool. What happens if we, if I could fast switch and just use them all, like boom, 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 like Sugamo? That'd be hilarious. That'd be wild. Like boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that move's actually really good. If you have Revolving Blast Sublime, that belongs on that rev. That belongs on that weapon. Like, unless we get like another fire purg that is better, that move is like super strong on that weapon. Absolutely phenomenal. So I'm gonna go find something to hit. I do have to stop by Shiro's place. Oh yeah, we have a whole dungeon for this. I always forget about this. Vanguards. Give me your newest Vanguard you have. Trito. Yeah, demo dungeon, yeah. 6? I can try out 6? Oh, wow. Mage, Shizuka, Genbu. Who's next? You can try out Battle Mage. There's another next? Who's here? Lunastasia, Ivis, Oskish, Shiro. Oh, okay. Back. I've never tried Ibaraki Doji Summer Sky. I'm going there. Oh, I missed you. Okay, have fun. I think I might have gone in here once, or I watched. I think Eva went in here once. We share played. I wish we had that hairstyle. What she's got right now, I like ponytails. Okay, what am I doing? Okay. Hey, Elijah. Yes, we are having fun. Alright, what is a slicing slugger? I've never used it before. Okay, I did 10 mil. 9999. What about this guy? 10 mil. Oh, it sucked him in? What? It sucks? Into Whirlwind? Really? Oh, that is OP. It sucks him in. Oh, that's cool. I mean, it doesn't work against like big targets, but so you get them in range, and then it sucks them in. That's OP. That's fun. Okay. That's 8 9s. 7 8 9 7 on crit, like 7 8 9. That's really nice. All right, what do we got for pillar? It's multi-hit? It's multi-hit. Look at that. Like, I know it's multi-hit, but like the tornadoes, they felt like they were multi-hit at the end. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh! No, 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 no! Look at that damage. Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. Ugh. Disgusting. Damage is inflated in here, but like, fuck. So what if I go pillar, wind, slugger, wind, thrust? So pillar, wind, slugger, whirlwind thrust. The rotation continues. That's not bad. He did. He did, Jim. What was that? That was disgusting. How many hits is that? That's 10 hits? Did they lower that from 15? Or is it hitbox dependent? Still, it's a lot of hits. That was 200 hits, my man. That didn't even hit. Slap him with that ball. Fuck him off. Yeah, Slugger is fun. Yeah, it's cool. Because it sucks him in for like another hit. It's got that CC. That's kind of nice. Part of me wants no. She's funny. Okay, so let's medi ourselves and try out the different whirlwind thrusts to see if it's how that goes. So, okay, so on the white brilliance, get fucked. It's doing 7s and 8s on the white brilliance. So on a weapon that doesn't actually have wind, whirlwind thrust 7 is doing 7, 7, 8. 7, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8 pretty consistently. I saw an 8, 9 in there. So if we switch to the Grace, we can see the differences. Did she just Dark Thunder Beast? That was wild. Whirlwind Thrust, that's Sublime. No, Whirlwind Thrust 7 has 200 more skill force than, or a lot more skill force than Whirlwind Thrust 6. So we'll see how much that matters. We're seeing 9s and 10s. 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10. I can't even see it, actually. It's too much damage. It doesn't show. So 5 mil on non-crit, and 9 and 10s, 9 and 10s. And what did we see on the rev with this thing? It's about the same, but it is noticeably weaker. Well, it's one of her skills. So yeah, I am definitely going to have to throw Whirlwind Thrust 7 on it when I get it. This is at max level. 1300 skill force. The damage is good. It's just the Grace actually outperforms it. Because of Whirlwind Thrust 7. Alright, so let's see what Whirlwind Thrust Sublime is on a Grace. That's what it should be. Just straight cap. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, 5 mil non-crit, 10 to 9 on crit. That's fair. Okay. Horyu Wind, what do you do? That's where we see the difference. The fact that the Purgatory is keeping up with... It's almost keeping up with Whirlwind Thrust 7 despite a 700 skill force differential. That's how you know how strong the Purgatory is. Because we use this and we see 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Now you have like this combination, which is just OP because you use them both together. But... because you can cancel Whirlwind Thrust Sublime into Whirlwind Thrust 7. Like, it's just such a good combo. But that's the Grace, so... So, like, obviously we can see that the Revolutions is stronger. Like, way stronger with this move. To see straight 8s and, like, to see it as strong as Whirlwind Thrust Sublime is quite impressive. Hey, she did it again. So how strong is this pillar? It's doing 10 mils. It's interesting. Something nice to have. But that Horyu Wind is just devastatingly powerful. Can I see my mags? I can't change them. But right now I am using 3 Reduxes and a Great Dog, so full wind build. So we should have... can we see status status? Yeah, we are at 235 wind with this, and I could be doing more damage if I actually switched out a Redux for... I'd actually be curious to see that. If I would do more damage with a Fujin Mag over a Redux because of the mountain. This thing doesn't take damage. I like hitting this thing. Why doesn't it take damage? This thing doesn't need damage at all. Damn. Why doesn't the crystal take damage? How strong is Slice and Slugger on it? 2 mil. Damn. What is this crystal? What an annoying crystal. It has like max res to everything. I see. So what is she like? I don't even know what she does. Blazing Exile. That's kind of cool. The hell's that? Oh, like Shoal Strike, but like good. That's cool. I never had her. It's cool to see. So, as fun as Slugger is, I will have to put Whirlwind Thrust 7 on this weapon. As if that's a bad thing. Hopefully it just eats Whirlwind Thrust 6, because that you don't need both. I mean, it wouldn't be bad to have both, actually, but I'd rather just pop an Ogi or something, I imagine. So I can't get that right now. How much energy do I have? I'm gonna go run Skill Dungeon. Fuck it. I could get it. You never know. Like, just one run because I have the energy. Maybe I get it. Maybe we throw that right on there. I think it is, yeah, it's all dungeon day. All card day. Otherwise, I gotta wait till Monday or Wednesday, so I'll have Whirlwind Thrust 6 for a while, imagine. It's not wise to, like, restore in here for this. Like, that's, like, fishing for nothing. What's Arrow Flock? Oh, it's a wand skill. Rainbow Peacock. Rain of Judgment. Double-edged cut, probably for 2 different weapons. And then double Rain of Judgment. Okay. Well, I didn't get it. That's fine. I mean, I'm not going to run Purg or anything, so my energy is kind of safe where it is. Alright, let's go get a repair, and before that, I will swap out my this code of Noah, I guess, for that, not Fusion Bear, not CL, Incredible Winds. Although my Incredible Winds has, like, it has extra mountain on it, a bit less wind, so it's almost cap wind. We're almost 250. It would be 250 if not for my ornamentation giving me negative wind by 11, but it gives me 29 mountain. So that puts us to 150 mountain, 244 wind. It's kinda tempting me to get another Fujin Mag, kinda, maybe. I mean, I could throw on... Oh, I put that bolt in storage. Anyway, I'm not going to use that. But, yeah. So, I'm going to go right back in, and I want to see if adding that mountain, how much that does to the... I mean, the tornado already, like, fucking destroyed. Like, absolutely devastated. There's no test dungeon for Shiro. I just noticed that. Apparently, people were saying they're not pleased with Shiro's performance. I was talking to some people in parties recently, and they are not pleased or not satisfied with the Shiro. Like they got him, and it's not like they thought he'd be. It has been made, Gunner. Absolutely. Took us 2 retries, and we ended up with a really high smelt. Kind of proud of that. Let's do a tri-tail, I guess. Sure. We just gotta get in there. Oh. Who demolished Purple Miffy? There is no mount. What? Oh, his weapons are glitched? There's no mountain or holy whip at all? Oh no. Oh, Shiro. Oh, he demolished Miffy? Oh, okay. Alright, so yeah, I was supposed to look for damage. I can't see damage. She's doing something. So more wind, it's doing 8-7. I have less crit though. Way less crit, it's very noticeable. What is my crit value? 49. It's not enough crit. I need more crit for this to work. Because, like, the difference in not getting a crit and the difference in getting a crit is actually insane. That's right. That's my argument. Absolutely. So how's the mountain, now that we have more mountain? It didn't go up that much? Really? How can that be? 4-9. 4-9. Yeah, that's the same. That's interesting. Let me grab my Grace and see how strong the Stone Spire is on that. Okay. The big crit loss? Yeah. Like, you see it, eh? It is really good for Stone Spire, absolutely. Like, Stone Spire 6 and 7 do 2.9s, both of them? A big 4 on that one. 2.3s there. And 2 to 3 on the Grace. So it is a good million higher, I want to say. Yeah, like, the optimum setup for this weapon would be 2 Stone Spire barriers, like 6 and 7, and then Whirlwind Thrust 7. But we don't have Whirlwind Thrust. And we tried Slugger. Like, Slugger is decent. It's 20 mil. And it pulls them in place. It is almost, yeah. Like it low hit is like 2 mil. I can't see because of her. It is, eh? Like it's a million off. It is a million off. So there it's like 4.9, and then here it's 2.9 mil to about 4 mil on a high note. So it is a whole million per hit more, which is an extra 10 mil overall. So then to bring back the Whirlwind Thrust, though. So on the White Brilliance, my Whirlwind Thrust does like 6, 7, 8. On the Grace, it does... I can't see because Izuna hits too much, actually. 7, 8, 7, 8. We could go for 100 crit. That'd be fine, actually. 8, 9, 10, but when it doesn't crit, it doesn't crit. Yeah, 8. I mean, that's Whirlwind 6, so... Like, if this was Whirlwind 7 on it, it would probably be devastating. Highs of 9. And then Horyu Wind, which we haven't really tried. Yeah, when it crits, it does insane. Yeah, we need more crit. That's honestly something I wasn't expecting. Like when I use like Honda, like I have an I do have a I have a Wind Mountain Chiami. It's not like as good as I want. Like it's not 2 double rolls of Faded and stuff. Slugger caps no matter what you do. Slugger is better than Verdant. It's like having 2 Verdant Storms like without a charge up. Like it's okay. Like it's using Sugumo's Meteor 2 about, but it doesn't compare to the Horyu Wind. If we wanted to just give ourselves more crit, I could throw on the Cielo. The Redux gives us 10. The Cielo would give us 81. If I took off the Toshis, which does give us more wind, Akanes do give us wind, but they don't give us crit. There's no cooldown either. Be so much wind. What gives cooldown? Nothing gives cooldown. Tadakachu does not give cooldown. I'm not going to change accessories because that's not practical. So let's just give ourselves more crit, like 80 crit. Just see how like consistent that is. I guess I'll... You know, I should try a mount because they wouldn't do anything. True. Gargoyle accessory. I don't really have gargoyle accessory. Tadakachu, like, it's strong, but it's just the no cooldown, just I can't live that way. But good call. I didn't think of that. Fuck, just passing by Revolt and Revolutions is weird. Frozen Fortune. Good call. Alright, so we're gonna try 80 crit with 2 Redux and a Cielo, just for massive crit. And we do have a Great Dog with extra Dark on it. Although the Dark doesn't really help us. I don't know if I have a Great Dog with Wind or a Great Dog with Mountain. I'll try and check that out without crashing, actually. I'll try and see. So I'm looking for Great Dog for Chakra. I don't think I have a double Wind Sparrow, but it'd be cool if I did. Sparrow, Lightning, Sparrow, not Sparrow, Lightning again, Sparrow. Wind and Mountain on a Sparrow. That's not bad, actually. That might be better. The Wind, Mountain, Sparrow. Rain, Lightning, Holy Dark, Rain and Holy, Rain and Lightning, Dark and Lightning, Wind and Lightning. I have an Aries? Okay. So I do not have a Great Dog with more wind on it. I thought I did. Oh well. But there was a sparrow in here that was nice. It had mountain. Yeah, this one. 17 mountain and 20 wind. And twin sword affinity, bow affinity. I guess I'll throw that on because the great dog is just it's just 15 wind. And the sparrow will give me a little. It gives me 1,000 attack to wear a sparrow. That's kind of bullshit. I'm just gonna say that right now. All right, so. I do have like 2,000 less attack without the redux, so Cielo might be like an imperative, like it might be bad. So 100 mountain, 200 wind, 290 crit force, max cooldown, that's fine, movement speed. I don't know where this dark is coming from. Oh, the Cielo. The fire is coming from the Kotanoas. That's all good and dandy. So what's the attack difference between a Redux and a Kotanoa? 3,800 attack, actually. The defense doesn't matter. The crit goes down, but it's not bad. It is more wind. It would put us at 240 wind, I think. 240 wind, yeah. And that's 60. That'll be like 59 crit. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm not really going to wear a Cielo with this. 59 should be pretty consistent, and it makes our attack go up, so we're going to go with that. Because before we were trying this build, and we didn't need more crit. Yeah, just let me go in with Kieran, I guess. Sure. The Kieran experience. But yeah, good call on Frozen Fortune. I didn't think of comparing the mountain on that. I just thought of Grace. I didn't repair. Okay. That went down? What? 4.3? Oh, no. We had the Fujin on. That's why. Okay. So I'm seeing 3.6 on mountain. And highs of 4.36 and highs of, I think, a 5. So without that extra mountain, our mountain goes down quite a lot. Very much so. So Frozen Fortune, with that weapon, which has a lot of damage multipliers, it's 2.7. 2.6, 2.7... 3.5. If I just go ham. Like, this would be fully doable on the Revolution right now. I could put all Stone Spires on it, make it a mountain weapon, and it would just be devastating. It is actually like an insane build. Like when you have a Chiami going, like you heal and you heal and you heal and you don't stop healing. Like that's what, 517 hits on like a full bar of SP? What the fuck? Was that cap? 10, what? What? That's not supposed to, I mean, yeah, we're in a dungeon where numbers are inflated, but like, what? The fuck? Did I just witness? Ugh. 3 caps on Stone's Fire, or Upending Spear? Upending Spear Sublime, when? When? Okay. Yeah, it did. That's 40 hits. So what did it do? 2.7, 2.5 on Stone Spire Barrier. So then let's compare that to the Grace. 2.5. It's not that different, actually. This is, I saw a 3.5. but that's on a multiplier. The Frozen Fortune should be hitting them more often, though. 2.6, 2.5. I can't really see what the low number is. It's pretty damn consistent. 2.75. 1.3 non-crit, 2.6 crit, and then 2.7 with the multiplier. 3.5 if you get both multipliers. Okay. 3.5. So on the Grace, we get 2.5, 3.5. So it's about the same, actually. Grace and Frozen Fortune are the same in terms of Mountain. I think the Frozen Fortune procs more often, though. You'll get more 3s than you will on this, but... So with this build, with the extra Mountain, we can hit 9 mils, 8 mils on Horyu Wind. That's fine. Whirlwind Thrust Sublime should still be capped, I think. Yeah. I'm not even going to contest that. It just is what it is. Whirlwind Thrust 7, 9.5, 10, 9.7. So it doesn't hit a full cap, but it does do respectable damage. It's not capping, so I couldn't use this with a Blaze Mag, and that's devastating. I can't believe that. So Whirlwind Thrust 6 with this build is 7, 8, 7. Pretty consistent on the 8s, a couple 9 mils. And that's what Whirlwind Thrust 6, so we can pretty much assume Whirlwind Thrust 7 is going to be just OP as fuck. Slugger, while cute, is nice. So what is the expected DPS of Stonespire? I'm going to let the combo count go away, and I want to know what we can infer from it. I saw 5 mil. I saw 5 mil there. 5s and 4s. And all 15 hits hit. That's crazy. Look at that again. I saw some 4s. Lots of 3.5s, lots of 4s. It is. On the upending spear of all things. Like, if I had upending on this, it would probably be triple cap. Yeah, so I'm looking at 3.5s, 4 mils on the Purg. 2 on a non-crit, and then anything that's crit is 3 to 4 on upwards to 5 if we get both multipliers. So it hits 13 to 15 times on average. And that was a 15 right there. That was 14 hits. Oh! What's that? Is that maintenance tonight? Is maintenance tonight? It's not Thursday yet. Oh no. Oh no, I mean I can't even make a video about that. People know. Shit, what is that? This is the Onigiri service team. We'll be conducting maintenance on April 28th at 2 p.m. Japanese Standard Time. 6 p.m. Japanese Standard Time. Oh, it's scheduled to finish. You will not be able to log in during this period into Onigiri. Please make sure to log out before maintenance begins. Okay. So, 2 p.m. Japanese Standard Time. What is that? What is that, actually? 2 p.m. JST? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? JST? JST. What? 2 p.m.? That is 2 a.m. It's in half an hour. Oh no. So we're losing a day of Purg. Holy shit, I'm glad I got this done yesterday. Holy shit, we're losing a day of Purg. So expected DPS of this move on this weapon in this dungeon is, let's just say 4 mil a tick on average, right? Yeah, 4 mil a tick. So 4.3 times 15, something like that. So 4.3 times 15. No. 4.3 times shit. 4.3 times, let's say 13 on average. What? No, that's not right. That's not right. 4.3 times 13. 55 million damage on a stone spire barrier? Yeah, the numbers are inflated here, and he's not really weak to mountain, but god, fuck. 55 mil on that. Okay, so what's this? So Whirlwind Thrust 6 hits... I think I hit the other guy, so the combo count got messed up. It hits 8 times? Is that right? Yeah. Whirlwind Thrust 6 hit 8 times, so we're getting multiples of 8, so 32, this will be 40. Okay, so Whirlwind Thrust 6... I'm seeing 8, I'm seeing 8.3, I'm seeing 8.5, 9.4. It's very inconsistent. Lows of 77, on average, it's about 8.49. Yeah, okay. So, 8.4, or no, it's not 8.49. Yeah, it is. 8.49 multiplied by 8. We're looking at 67.92, so almost 68 million damage from Whirlwind Thrust 6. And we know Slicing Slugger's DPS is 20 mil, so it's just 20 mil. A lot lower than the other moves. If you combine them, it's like 100 mil. Very easily. Okay, so let's compare with the Grace with Whirlwind Thrust 7 real quick. This hits 11 times, I think? 9. I thought it was 11. So it does hit one more time. And we're seeing 9s and 10s. 9.6. I'm going to say 9.6 is average. So 9.6 times... is it 9 hits? Times 9. We're looking at 86 million damage on Whirlwind Thrust 7 in this dungeon. 86 mil. So it is stronger than Whirlwind Thrust 6 by all means, even on a rev. We have nothing else to compare with. So now we can look at Horyu Wind, I guess. Whirlwind Thrust Sublime. What is the DPS of Whirlwind Thrust Sublime? 10 ticks of cap. Okay, so I'm gonna put actually 10.9 because it's so consistent, because anything triggers it, times 10. Whirlwind Thrust Sublime, 109 million damage DPS, and then Horyu Wind on this. It's dead. Okay, well, that kind of flopped. 10 hits. I didn't look at any numbers. I'm seeing 8.3s and 9s. 8.4? 8.4, 9.4. That's really weird. I'm going to say 82 is average, so 8.2 times, what was it, 10 hits? Yeah. 67 mil. What? 8.2 times 10. It doesn't make sense. 82 mil. Yeah, that didn't make any sense, whatever I just inputted. Yeah, there's 10 hits, so it's pretty simple, actually. So on low hits to high hits, yeah. And then we switch over to the revolutions. We use the attack. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So like 4 mil in a non-crit, and then on crit it is 10 mil on average. It's weird that it crits less than the Grace. Yeah, Grace is powerful. The Grace has like an innate crit rate on it. Like, if I switch to the Grace really quick and I look at it, I have 69 crit. And then if I switch to my revolutions, we'll see that I have 59 crit, because the Grace has 10 more crit than the revolution. So it's going to crit. The Grace is actually more consistent damage. Like, assuming, based on your build, the revolutions hits harder, but the Grace is more consistent. It's in no way, I don't think the Grace replaces the revolutions in, like, as a weapon. But it's, I think, like, having one of each is enough. I don't think you need two. I don't think you need two revolution spears if you already have a Grace. Like, it's kind of, they're going to do the exact same thing. You don't need multiple, like, Wind Mountain. We can't do anything different. Because Whirlwind Thrust 7 is just such a, it's just, you know, it is what it is. It cannot really... Like, it's so fast that I can just hold L1 and it'll keep coming out. You don't even double up on this thing, like, ever. So, like, having a backup's fine. Like, one Grace, one Revolutions, you're probably good. How much damage does this do? That was pretty good. Is that 7 hits? 9 hits? I hit a Daruma. I keep hitting Darumas. I gotta get that combo counter out of here. Six hits? Was that 9? I don't know if the combo count went away or not. I'm like trying not to hit the other Daruma. 2, 5 hits. How much damage is it doing? Cap. Or it just missed everything. I don't know. It's like 7 hits if it's in the right position. 5 to 7 hits. It's more of like a mobbing move than it is like a direct damage. Like, it's, you can throw it down and do something else, and that's kind of nice. I think they are bringing LTD dungeons back this event. Not really so much for like Purgy stuff, but or not Purg, but like the like Darkfin and all that stuff. So Horyu Pillar is more of like a mobbing move. It should hit at targets in the air, just like how you can see it work. We can test aerial targets pretty easily. There's always Tengu, but trying to think, like, we can just go to a dungeon. Yeah, Hades is just glitched. Like, they just gotta fix it. They just gotta fix Hades. But yeah, definitely more crit is better. Like, a Gakuhou spear would actually be so powerful with the mags, Gakuhou mags. More so, like, if you had a triple crit Fujin mag, like, then we'd be talking. If I had a triple crit, like, I'm talking like 6-7 crit every roll on a Fujin, oh yeah, that would be powerful, very powerful. But we are at like 2.9 crit force, so the damage wouldn't really change. It would just be more consistent damage. I think people might be in a panic if they thought they had an extra day. I would have thought I would have. Oh, fuck, man. I wouldn't want to be in their shoes right now if they're not done. Like, if they have treasures or whatever. Fuck, man. We're getting gypped a day of Purg. That sucks. It really does. Anyway. I'm gonna go find a bird and see if I can hit it in the air. Oh, I got Ibaraki now. Okay. Shit. This is such a big update. Like, what's coming is, like, huge. Huge. Like it's a rerun of Fire and Holy Knowledges, Sugamo, Riku, Mishikibu, whatever other surprises they got for us. We got LTD dungeons, like Experience Dungeon, Reduced Energy, like all that stuff. It's going to be quite wild, whatever update's coming. Like I'm going to be excited to read those update notes to you guys tomorrow. I'm just gonna go try and find a bird to see if this attack if it hits in the air or not. I want to go see. If it doesn't hit in the air, I'm like, I'd almost want to put Earth Up Ending Spear. But I don't know. Okay, what does it do to an actual enemy? 2 mil, okay. 2 mil. They're birds. Is that a coconut? No. 2 mil. Okay, I need someone to fly up in the air. You, sir. Fly. I need you to fly. Get him. I got him when he was on the ground. Did these guys fly up and like do that thing, or are they only pineapple? Fly. 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 Oh, Ibaraki's gonna fuck him up. Do they do that dive bomb, or do they only do this thing? I think they only do that thing. Would you ask? Is the grace on the what? Is the grace on the Gakuhou Purg weapon? What? This is a grace. And this is the Gakuhou Purg. By on, do you mean like on par? Oh, on the level of, okay. In a situation where your build is optimal and you have like a shit ton of crit, like let's just say we had like 100 crit before the weapons, Revolutions wins every time because it's stronger attack wise, has better damage multipliers, gives you defense, and so on and so forth. The Grace also has a big drawback. It is a high health weapon. This is not, like, you wouldn't see it. Grace has lower multipliers at 15%. And the Grace has a stipulation. You need to be 130 or more for extra attack. That's fine. If your health drops under half, you lose 60% of your attack. Yeah, there is Vanguard swapping. You'd rather Vanguard swap the Revolutions than a Grace. That's kind of evident. You can see here the attack difference. Like the Grace, in terms of mountain weapons, the Grace 2499. My Grace had kind of a low roll, so the Grace could probably. Grace is like what? What is the base? 10-207, and Frozen Fortune is 11-211, and this was 11-211. So if we look here, my Frozen Fortune actually grinded kind of low at 13,642. If I were to ever re-roll the Frozen Fortune, it could potentially have the same attack, if not higher, than my Revolutions, because they have the same base attack. It's just I never really re-rolled it. It does its job as a mountain weapon. If I did re-roll it, it still wouldn't be as powerful as the Revolutions, I don't think. Like, it's very consistent, but yeah. You were going to make a Grace if it came back? Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea to make a Grace. Like, it would be cheaper. Like, if you were to ask me, like, would I rather have 2 Revolutions Gakuhou or a Grace and a Revolutions, I would have it as I am right now, one of each, just because, like, yes, objectively speaking, like, it would be better to have 2 Revolutions, but, like, money-wise, like, it was way cheaper to make a Grace. Like, it's not a stressful period. You could do that whenever you want, so long as it's around. like if you wanted to build them the exact same way, I would recommend having a Grace and a Revolutions. I personally, unless your weapon class has like many different skills, like different mountain skills, different mountain sublimes, different wind and mountain oogies and sublimes. Like if your class has a lot of diversity in your skills and it's a healthy diversity, like the moves are all good. It's not just like, oh, I want one for Slugger, I want one for Whirlwind Thrust, I want one for Verdant Storm. Like if we're talking like being optimal, like I personally, like, in terms of spear, like, I think having a Grace and a Revolutions is fine. If I had 2 Revolutions, it wouldn't change anything. Like, it's sort of like with Tensho, like, I don't have holy skills, but if I did have holy skills, one of them would be holy and one of them would be fire, unless the holy was ass, unless it was garbage. But, like, it really just comes down to sublimes and stuff. Like, if a new, like, the Grace is a rare scenario where it is the exact same elements as another weapon. That rarely happens. Like, when they both exist at the same time. But, I mean, like, putting Whirlwind Thrust Sublime on the Grace is actually probably better than having it on the Revolutions, because the damage that this does will, like, cap is cap. Like, if this does like 7 millitick and the other one does like 10 millitick, like, does it really matter? Well, I guess it would matter at that point. But like, if it was like 8 millitick versus 9 millitick, like, you're getting 1 more mil. Like, it is a big deal, but it's not. It's enough to make this weapon relevant to put your better stuff on the weaker weapon, and because you could like get away with whatever you put in the Revolutions, so to speak. But Slicing Slugger, it's cool, it's fun, but if I would prefer it to be double Stone Spire Barrier or Whirlwind Thrust 7. That we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. I'm gonna, with the time we have left, I'm gonna go to the moon and I'm gonna go fight the bosses or whatever. They're the only thing I can think of that's weak to wind that I can go beat up right now. That's not energy based. With maintenance though, I mean, if you want to use your energy, I do recommend that. Oh, frig. I feel bad for the people that didn't finish Purg yet. Like, I'm glad I started when I did, I finished when I did. I know one guy was trying to get his Ogi before I, like, left our party chat. Trying to think of wind. Yeah, wind is useful in Dew Creek. I just want to get to the boss real quick. If I can get there, if I don't crash. Shit, you can crash there. I mean, if I crash, I crash. Fuck it. You know, I never do enough mobbing on Honda. I haven't used much Honda like all week, like all month. It's been a decline of Honda. There's also a new Ogi that you can see on Kurenai Agaha's channel. It has the Dullahan Ogi. It's a ranged dark attack. Yeah, at least you got your recipe for sure. Like, your treasures weren't wasted. Like, the emeralds you collected, like, they're gonna stay there. I had 3 emeralds when I started, and I have 3 emeralds again. For me, preferably, like, I wouldn't even use, like, full 3 damage mags with these weapons. Like, I would have, like, 2 wind mags, a Chiami, and then a small mag, like Senryu, just because of, like, you get so much healing off Stone Spire Barrier, like, that's its true power. Like if you have Chiami running with Stone Spire, you like, full heal every time, because it's, like, 15 ticks. You just full heal. So, like, in a proper scenario, like, you wouldn't really ever really run 3 of these. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, I'm gonna grab my Wind Chiami if I can. Just to, like, show, like, what normal gameplay would be. Well, how I would experience normal gameplay, anyway. I have a Wind Mountain Chiami somewhere, actually. Wind 34. Oh, that's my, like, big wind one. Yeah, the Grace is nice. It is very nice. Wind and wind. I have a double wind? Holy shit. So I want a Wind Mountain one or just a double wind? Probably Wind Mountain. I have a double mountain? Fuck. I'm good at this game. But I do have a Wind Mountain Chiami. Wind, fire, lightning and fire, ice and fire, ice and ice. I could have swore I did. What is that? Oh. Wind and rain, wind and ice. What the fuck is that? 25 Pierce, okay. 23 wind, 23 mountain. About as good as you're gonna get on faded rolls. Where is my Senryu? Oh, I'm in alphabetical order, okay. Okay. Right, so in like my everyday build, which is about this, I would have 50 crit right on, and then I would have 200 wind, 100 mountain. That's pretty much where we were before. That's fine, and I'm just gonna run through this real quick. I have like 5 minutes, not even. Hopefully we don't DC. I might not even use the Vanguard, to be honest. That was pretty good damage. I don't even know if these things are weak to the elements I'm using. I'm just using them. All good, that got the kill. I would have been worried. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of emeralds from this event. Jewels or whatever. How strong Spire? Cool. 1 million a tick? Alright. The test dungeon is such an inflation. So how strong is Slugger? 10 mil. Really? No, it's not unconditional. It has to crit. Okay. The cooldown's actually very nice on that. Like, it's very rare that we would have mobbing in an Oni situation. It usually doesn't happen. But in terms of mobbing with it, it's not bad. It's kind of slow, but it kills. Absolutely kills. What's that, a mag? The cooldowns are kind of rough. Not gonna lie. Like if you just wanted to spam Ogis, but that's why we have multiple weapons. We still don't know if this thing hits in the air or not. Probably does. I can't see why it wouldn't. What enemy's health bar is that? That was weird. 2 Igetsu is not bad. Okay. So is there like a hit limit to these moves? Definitely a hit limit on that. Not much of a hit limit on the actual Ogi though. That wasn't that bad. You know, I'm not really feeling Horyu Wind. Like, it might grow on me as I skill level it, but like as of right now, it's kind of slow. Like, it doesn't do the mobbing that it should. Why can't I attack? Oh. I'm paralyzed. Like, I feel like Tornado Drop, or not Tornado Drop, but Log Rumble Sublime might be better than it. But that depends on if you wanted like a mountain weapon or a wind weapon. What you're really ultimately going for. But I don't think there's a better weapon for that move. It's just, it's a big call because then you can't put it back on once you take it off. You know what? Fuck these guys. Come on, little Greys. Aggro to me. Come on. Yeah! How did you live? Oh, comments on the first one. Oh, they're all dead. Okay. Hopefully we don't DC. We have like 1 minute to get through this. Shit, I DC'd. Oh well. So yeah, I'm happy with these weapons. I'm definitely gonna have to tweak the skills as I get Whirlwind Thrust 7. That'll go on, and probably Slugger will go away for Stone Spire. That's fine. It was fun to try out. It's all good and dandy. Like, Slugger is like something that's like good, like mid tier when you can't really do caps, just like Zunda Arrow. They both have their uses. Now the Mega Zunda Sublime Oogis, like if I had any of those, they'd probably be really good on this weapon, but I don't. Like Excalibur and Zunda Hyper Arrow Volley, like those would probably be like OP on these weapons. So, thanks for coming out to the stream, guys. Made the weapon. Maintenance is going to start happening in about a second. I don't even know what happens if I DC during maintenance, so I'm gonna end this. Don't want to mess with anything, so I'll see you guys. Oh wow, they just yeet me. Gone, deleted. Not well, you know, I'm out of there. So tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon or so, we're going to go over the update. We're going to read the patch notes, read what's coming, and we're going to have a good time. It's a good event. Don't miss it. Prepare yourself. Sleep good. And hopefully, you know, we have a good time. It's a good time. Good weekend coming. Yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. Great questions. Great support. We made a really powerful weapon, and it's only going to get stronger as I get the right skills for it. It was fun to damage test, though. I really did like that. Absolutely.